a very good morning it is to you guys, and of course you are tuned into Yolo with me, your host Lola Hannigan. Now of course we are chilling in City Park in Parklands where everything is going down. Now you know what, let's not even talk much, let's go kick it off with Dare to Dream. Let's check it out, guys. Hey guys, so today on Dare to Dream we are joined by Kenyan Viners, the very first. So you know what, I'm gonna let them introduce themselves, starting with Seth.
Hi guys, my name is Seth Gore and I'm a Kenyan Viner. Yeah.
All right, and let's move on to George.
Hi guys, how you doing? My name is George and I'm a Kenyan Viner. Yeah.
All right, so I bet you guys are wondering what a Kenyan Viner is. So you know what, George, please explain to the audience what a Kenyan Viner is.
Okay, well guys, a Kenyan Viner is a Viner is a guy who makes short comical videos. Usually it's on Instagram for 15 seconds, or you can go to the actual Vine app and make a Vine for 6 seconds. Yeah, so that is what a Vine is.
All right, George, so let me ask you, does a Viner only have to be on Instagram or the actual app of, what did you call it, Vines?
Vine,
Yeah, can you be on YouTube? Can you be on any other social media platforms?
I would say that yes, you do have to be on the Vine app or on Instagram to make Insta Vines, but you can take your videos to YouTube. Yeah.
Seth, so how did you start by becoming a Kenyan Viner? Like what was the process that you got yourself into becoming a Viner?
Okay, George Kimani was actually the first Kenyan Viner, so I started doing Vines after I saw his Vines, and I thought I could do the same thing because they're actually interesting, and I thought I could do that.
All right, wait, so let me ask you, did you copy George Kimani or are you Seth originally?
I'm Seth originally. I have my own brand and George has his own brand, yeah. Yeah.
So how come you mentioned him when you stated that you started doing Vines?
Because everyone has a pioneer, everyone has any kuna tu mtu alianzisha, si ati because it didn't come from my yeah.
All right, back to you, George. Oh wow, you're having a good time with the monkeys, huh? All right, now back to you. When did you start? You know, first of all, he is one of the first Kenyan Viners, as I mentioned before. So how did you start? When did you know that this was your calling, if I could say it?
Okay, when I started was there was a competition for Sauti Sol. We were to do they posted a picture saying that we had to do the Lipala dance, and there was 20 G's up for grabs. So what I did was I thought of a comical way to do the Lipala dance. What I did was I acted as my mother, and I put on a leso, I put on the headgear, and then I just started, like, I was in the kitchen cooking everything, and then when I posted that video, it got so much, like, this was at the time where I had 200 followers. I mean, I was a no one. I was a nobody. So after that, like, normally I used to get like 32 likes, nini, but then this video got over 500 likes. So I was like, maybe I can do this. Maybe I can keep going on with this. And then, yeah, so after that, I posted another video. It was to do with chandelier, you know, Sia, and yeah. So after that, I posted another video, and you know, the likes kept coming in, the exposure kept coming in, followers kept coming in, and then yeah, from then on, I realized that this was a talent because guys kept liking my stuff. So I realized this is what I can do. This is something I can do. Yeah.
Okay, Seth. So you mentioned that you dressed up as your mother to do, you know, this whole Vine thing. Does your mom watch these videos that you make?
No, my parents do not know that I do Vines. They do not know that I'm a comedian as sorts. I'm actually in Strathmore. I'm doing actuarial science. I'm a third year in Strathmore. Yeah.
Turning back to you, Seth. What high school did you go to?
I went to Upper Hill High School. Yeah, and now I'm in the University of Nairobi in my first year, doing Bachelor of Economics and Statistics.
All right. So, being in high school, did this like form the pathway of you becoming a Viner?
Not really. I actually found myself funny, but not actually being a Viner. I started being a Viner like 6 months ago. That's when I realized I could be a Viner. Okay. Yeah.
All right, so I'm sure you guys are wondering, what does it take to become a Viner? You know, and we have the Viners right here, so why don't they tell us? Like, you know, the creativity, the style, you know, all the work that goes behind it. I'm sure, like, you tell us, how do you have like your own crew that you know, bring to set to, you know, record all of these things? Do you have like, you know, these guys want to know?
Actually, to become a Kenyan Viner, you have to to do vines that Kenyans can relate to, and you have to be very creative. Yeah, and I have my own crew. I have my producer is called Dante Caris. My crew back at home, Kinamajiwa and Kalelwa. Yeah, because I need a whole team. You can't do this by yourself.
Seth has this thing that he does on all his vines, huh? And I'm sure y'all want to see it. So please,
Actually, that's my at that phase. I'm going to copyright it. If anyone I see anyone copying it, you should be sued. Yeah, that one.
wow, oh my God, I'm just gonna ask him to do it one more time, please. We'll do it. All right. So how did you develop this face? What faces is, you have types of faces. Sometimes you're confused, sometimes we don't know what to place that. So what kind of face is that?
I just found myself doing, yani, to be a viner, unajipatanga tu hata ukitembea kuna tu vitu unafanya saa hilo una develop idea, so unajipata tu unafanya vitu zingine awkward sana, so nikajipata tu hii kitu naifanya kila saa. Yeah.
Sawa, turning back to Georgie, boss, huyu alienda, huyu ni Babi, kwanza alienda shule wapi? I won't even tell you,
I went to school in Luton, Reading. That is in the UK. Yeah.
Okay. So how did you find yourself like starting, I'm sure the monkeys love this guy. Yeah, so how did you find yourself, doing vines and you never told us that story.
I'd say as of a young age, I've always loved movies. I grew up with Tom and Jerry. I grew up with so many shows, Malcolm in the Middle, Sister, Sister. I've always loved that kind of comedy. And I've always wanted to be a director or an actor or something like that. Something along the media lines. Yeah. And I'd say I started off... Actually, I started before Vines. I used to do small videos, but I'd just show to my family and everything. They'd laugh, and then that would be over. That'd be it. And then Instagram came in. That is such a It's such a good platform for like anyone who wants to expose their kind of content. It's such a good platform. And then I just started to make short movies. Yeah, anything like that.
Okay,
yeah.
So it all fell into place for you. Thanks to Instagram, social media, nakwambia may change this day and age. Now, Georgie, I have a question for you. Do you see yourself doing vines for a long time? Is it like a long-term goal or is it a short-term goal?
Okay, my long-term goal is to start my own media house. Yeah, so I would say Vines is a gateway to go through to making that happen. I want to create content for TV shows. I want to write scripts. I want to do comedy shows. I can even do acting if that's possible, but I'd like to be behind the scenes if that's possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Seth, what about you? Do you find yourself doing this as a long-term goal or as a short-term goal?
It's also a pathway because my long-term goals, I want to end up in the advertisement and commercial industry, because we are all, at the end of the day, all of us are doing this for the money. Yeah.
Oh, it's not a passion for you or what?
Passion, but passion without, if you do something with passion and you're broke, hakuna essence hapo, unapata.
Boss, what do you guys think at home? I don't know. Your story iko a bit huu anafanya juu ya do, huu mwingine anafanya juu ya passion.
Yes, not necessarily passion. I have goals that I have to meet. Yes.
Okay, do your goals necessarily include doing vines and expecting money from it, or is it just doing vines to make people laugh, to make people happy?
At the end of the day, I'd agree with Seth. It's about the money, you see. But yes, you need a certain amount of passion to do what we're doing. So, and you need a certain skill. If you can make guys laugh, I think you have a talent in this. So anyone who's out there who wants to do what we're doing right now, I'd say if you can make guys laugh, just go for it. Because, it's an open market right now. Vines has never been in Kenya. We are the ones who have started it. So, there's a market.
All right. Actually, I wanted to ask you, being the first Kenyan viners, how does that make you feel? Do you feel like, hey, manze weni Beyonce wa R&B? You know what I mean? I mean, I'm sure guys are wondering, like, how do you feel? Do you feel like, because you guys are the pioneers of viners in this country, how do you feel like, hey, manze msaki kupata kwa street, sayuko? Boss, you can't touch me,
No, not at all. I don't think Seth and I are snobbish at all. I'd say that is snobbish behavior because, okay, you can't look on you can't look down on someone unless you're trying to help them back up. You see, so I'd say being a pioneer is it's a fortunate event because okay, maybe no one else thought of it, but at the same time, you can't be snobbish about it because you have fans who look up to you, who think you're a good inspiration for them. So I wouldn't say that we feel ourselves. You see, I'd say, you know, I'd say we are an inspiration to others to follow us. You see, yeah.
All right. That was Georgie's word. Now, before we close this, what about you, Seth? What is your word to the people who are watching this and want to become future viners, or what's the advice you can give them?
Kwanza, you can't nini hawezi anza kusnob watu because watu know the same people walikumake. So the same people who come from you from ulikuwa na 200 followers and now you're like at 10 Gs, 13 Gs. So hiyo ni audience yako and you need them to make it, yeah? And plus, pioneers in the vine industry, so we are like motivating other people. Kuna more viners. Kenya has actually many viners, lakini hawajulikani bado. So yeah, we are helping to build them up. Yeah.
All right. Now, before we close this, I'm sure you guys would want to watch their videos on Instagram, on Facebook, or wherever the social media platform is that they put their pages on. So please do look at the camera and tell the fans where your social media platform is at.
Hi guys. I'm on Instagram most of the time. My social media is at George Kimani _. Yeah.
Okay. Seth, over to you.
Hi guys, my social media platform is also Instagram. My account is Seth_Gor. Yeah.
Okay, guys. Well, there you had it. That these are Kenyan viners, and you know what? Before we close Dare to Dream, they have a short vine for us. So you know what? Let's check it out. Guys, so I'm sure you've heard of Puff Daddy and P. Diddy, but right now we don't know what he's called, but he has a clothing line which is known as Sean John. So let's check it out. Whether he's Puffy, P. Diddy, or just Diddy, we all know Sean Combs as a hip-hop mogul. In 1998, Combs decided to venture into fashion, launching the signature collection of sportswear, Sean John clothing line, or simply just Sean John, as y'all refer to it. Since its inception, Sean John has enjoyed critical and commercial success with revenues now exceeding $525 million annually. Diddy's been having a good run making Sean John clothes, and for 5 years, Sean John was nominated for a Council of Fashion Designers of America award, that is, eventually winning the CFDA Men's Designer of the Year award in 2004. Today, Diddy is a major power player in the fashion industry, as people everywhere spot the gear including Sean John jackets, Sean John hoodies, and Sean John jeans. I wouldn't discount Sean John clothing as another vanity project from another rapper. Diddy's making moves and continues to expand his horizon, even purchasing a nice from Liz Claiborne for $20 million. If you didn't know about her, then listen up. Liz became famous because her brand was one of the first brands founded by a woman to make the Fortune 500 list. And if you're still floating, the brand dresses famous names such as Obama's First Lady, Michelle Obama. Speaking of ladies, Sean John has developed a brand to also cater to the female population. While focusing on denim pieces such as jeans, dresses, and outwear, the collection also includes colorful velour tracksuits, graphic tees, and flirty tops, among other items. Take a look at some of the female celebrities such as Lauren London and Cassie looking bomb in these pictures. You may search for cheap Sean John clothing, but you'd be missing the quality, and really, there's simply no point. So next time you find yourself wanting to make fun of Diddy's clothing, remember, Diddy's having the last laugh all the way to the bank. And we have proof too. Forbes list named the star one of hip-hop's most earning mogul with a net of $700 million. Dr. Dre comes in second with $550 million, and Jay-Z in third position with $502 million. Man, my dreams are certainly valid. Until next time, that's it for now on Vogue. Hey guys, so that was Sean John, but damn it, doesn't he kill it, Ama? Anyway guys, let's take a quick and short commercial break, but we'll be right back. Welcome back from the commercial break. Now, of course, we are chilling at City Park in Parklands, where there is a beautiful ambience with the river flowing by. You better make yourselves comfortable, because coming up next is the Yolo Hangout, where we get to check out a group of soulful dancers. And you know what? They have been nominated for the Groove Award, so don't go anywhere. Check it out. Manze, leo kwenye hangout, tuna hangout kwa Nairobi Chapel, na joining me is CJ. Niaje CJ?
Poa sana.
Mambo?
I'm okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Alright, sa CJ, niambie kuhusu your dance crew.
Genje ni dance crew ya gospel. Ilianza na msee mmoja anaitwa Hype Guda. Alikuwa alianza ka hype man, then from there akaanzisha dance crew. So tulikuwa tunachukua kila dancers from different crews, tunawaleta pamoja, then tunafanya kitu moja. Hivyo ndio ilianza.
Alright, different crews mnamaanisha Nairobi, Mombasa, ama hapa kwenye Nairobi, alafu mnachukua watu kutoka Lavington, kutoka Stato, kutoka I don't know where. Unajua different crews can mean anything, eh?
Yeah. So vile alianza, aliona kwanza wachanze na Nairobi. So cruise hapa Nairobi first, anachukua kama wase wa Nakuru. Hapa tu na hii. Then ikisha kwa kitu bigi, tutaenda mbali Uganda, Tanzania, Burundi. Yeah.
Haya, hiyo jina yenu Genje, yenye iko kwa shati inamaanisha nini?
Genje ni slang words, ina mean something good. Nikaa huko na shati ponda sema tisho yako ni genje, yani ni kitu kali, ni kitu poa. Genje inamaanisha kitu poa.
Okay, sawa. And munauzanga hizi mashati ama hizi ni za crew yenu peke yenu?
Si za crew, tunauza msi yote akichaka, tunakuletea. Si uza by the way, tumuuza mob sana. Na ni color zote, kuna black, kuna red, color yote unataka. Yeah, ina go for, kuna ya 1000 na kuna ya 700. Yeah.
Okay, sa hii shati mulikuja the minute muliform crew Genje, muliform ama muliform afterwards, ama mkona jina yetu inakuwa bigi, lazima tuform kitu inatu identify, ama ilikuwaje?
Yeah, ni tulikuwa tumekaa chini na huyo leader wetu anaitwa Guda. So alikuwa atafuta jina. So akagetio jina Genje. First tukakam kwa pasi, tukamwambia tuko na hii jina nini, anaonaje, akatuliza na mimi nini. Tukamwambia, so akasema kama unaona ni poa, go on.
Sasa tuko Nairobi Chapel, eh? Is there a reason why you guys only dance in Nairobi Chapel, ama mnaweza dance kwenye church zingine, ama ni hapa tu mko restricted?
Okay, tuna dance church zingine. Actually hata hii church tukuagi sana juu siwa na missions. Leo tuko ile church, leo tuko church nyingine. Ya juu tunakuanga wengi. Juu Genje atusi dance peke yake. Kuna artist, kuna ma DJ, kuna wase wa spoken words, kuna wase wanachora. Genje tunachukua msee yote ana talent yoyote. Hatuchukui only dance, but tulianza na dance.
Sasa juu umedunga hiyo point, kuna wase wanadu talent yoyote. Anything, spoken word, dancing, DJ, nini. Sasa mi nashangaa, munafanyanga secular music. Munaweza dance kwenye secular music kama DJ yenu, anaweza DJ kwenye secular music kama ni restricted to gospel music peke?
Okay, kenye tunadu sisi tunadu gospel peke yake. Hata mkituita kwa club yani tunafanya gospel peke yake, hatufanye yani secular nini.
Kabla uendelee, acha nikuulize, mbona is there like a reason why you only do gospel? Hata kama ni secular na wimbo iko na meaning poa, hamwezi ifanya?
Okay, iko na meaning poa, ina depend pia. Yeah. Okay. But si tumestick tu na gospel. Okay. Yeah, tumefanya gospel.
Haya, sawa. Your group muna consist of how many people roughly?
Okay, tuko wengi, but sahi kuna wase wengine wako mission place fulani. Tumebakia kuna wenye wako Naivasha, kuna wenye wako Eldoret. So ando wase wamebaki naye. Yeah.
Nasikia wase wamenominatiwa kwenye Groove Awards. Hebu tuambie kuhusu hiyo story. Is this your first time ama?
No, hii ni mara yetu ya pili. Tulinominatiwa 2014 na hii 2015. Yeah, tumenominatiwa Groove kama the best dance crew of the year. Yeah, na tuna pray na tuna hope tutashinda.
Okay. alongside muna compete na nani unajua lazima ma competitors wa
ma competitors ni wengi, tuko na Flamers, tuko na All Stars, tuko na Dreams and Dream, tuko na Gospel Warrior na wengine wengi. Yeah.
So what makes you guys stand out? What makes you better than all my Flamers, my Gospel Warriors? Nini ko unique kuhusu that these other guys can't get?
Okay, si ufanya vitu zetu. Yeah, tufanyagi vitu ati like tumeenda kwa internet, tumeangalia vitu, no. Si ufanya vitu zetu kivyetu. Ndio msee kicheki ako like, hiyo kitu ni kale tujaiona. Like si ni original, naweza sema hivyo.
Wanasemanga origin mbaya na niwaulize mko chuo ama bado muna freelance ama mko shule?
Okay, like vile tuko hapa saa hii hakuna msee ako chuo, wase wote wamemaliza, wenye wako chuo na wenye wako kampo na uni. Yeah, na wengine wako majob.
These guys are running for Groove Awards, So wanataka the support from you guys, So I'm gonna give it to him and he's going to tell you how you guys can vote.
To vote for Genje, chukua simu yako, andika the word Groove 11D, then usend kwa 811. Ku vote for Guda Hype Man of the Year, unaandika the word Groove 18H kwa 811. 16H, not 18. 16H to 811. 16H 811 Guda. Genje 11D 8111.
Yep, this is Genje from Nairobi Chapel. Make sure you guys vote for them for the Groove Awards.
Aya. Hata hapa mbele. Sindio?
Guys, so that was the amazing hangout and we had so much fun. But you know what? Right now, let's check out Villa Tunafil. Okay guys, so remember to send in your selfies with your favorite pet, as you can see. Now this week on Spin It or Bin It, we have Eric Omondi with Nabeba Mawe, which is a parody of Diamond Song. And on the other flip side, we have Hot the Band with Love Phobic. So who's it gonna be, guys? Let's find out. Guys, remember, of course, always send in your selfies on our Facebook fan page. That is Katie and Yolo. Now, this week on Spin It or Bin It, we can only have one winner, which is Hot the Band with Love Phobic. Wow, these guys are really having a good time with me, right? Now, of course, it is the end of another brilliant show, and we have had such an amazing time with you guys. So we'll have to see you next week, same place, same time, only on Yolo with me, your host, Lola Hannigan. Until next time, see you guys.